Tesla billionaire Elon Musk is known for a high-profile companies such as Twitter, SpaceX, and so on. However, the billionaire also has a handful of unusual ventures. In one of them, he has started to achieve a symbiosis between a human brain as well as artificial intelligence, which he have named as Neuralink. Neuralink is Musk's neural interface technology company. It is building technology that could be embedded in a person's brain, where it could both record brain activity and potentially simulate it. While Musk likes to talk up his futuristic vision for the technology, merging human consciousness with AI, the tech has plenty of near-term potential medical applications such as treatment of Parkinson's disease as well as other major complications. Here's everything you need to know about Neuralink. Although Musk have tutored the near-term applications of Neuralink, he often links the company up with his fears about AI. Musk have said that the humanity will be able to achieve a symbiosis with artificial intelligence. Elon Musk have added that we will not be able to be smarter than a digital computer, so therefore, if you cannot beat them, join them. Furthermore, AI podcast host Lex Fridman in 2019 have mentioned that Neuralink was intended to address the current risk associated with digital superintelligence. Musk had made lots of fanciful claims about the enhanced abilities that Neuralink could confer. In 2020, Musk have said that people would save and replay memories like in Black Mirror or telepathically summon their car. However, below which we could see experts have expressed their doubts about these claims. In September 2020, Insider spoke to neuroscientist Professor Andrew Jackson of the University of Edinburgh. Professor Andrew Jackson have stated that we understand much less about how those processes work in the brain, and just because you can predict the position of the pig's leg when it's walking on a treadmill, that doesn't then automatically mean you will be able to read our thoughts. Another Professor Andrew Hayes told in August 2020 that Musk's claim about merging with AI is where he goes off into an aspirational fantasy land. The chip Neuralink is developing is about the size of a coin and would be embedded in a patient's skull. From the chip is an array of tiny wires, each roughly 20 times thinner than a human hair, fan out into the patient's brain. The wires are equipped with 1024 electrodes which are able to both monitor brain activity as well as theoretically electrically stimulate the brain. This data is all transmitted wirelessly via chip to computers where it can be studied by researchers. The second is a robot that could automatically implant the chip. The way the robot would work as it would use a stiff needle, punch the flexible wires emanating from a Neuralink chip into a person's brain, a bit like a sewing machine. Neuralink released a video showcasing the robot in January 2021. Musk have claimed the machine could make implanting Neuralink's electrode as easy as LASIK eye surgery. While this is a bold claim, neuroscientists previously told Insider in 2019 that the machine has some very promising features. Professor Andrew Hayes highlighted the feature which will automatically adjust the needle to compensate for the movement of patient's brain as the brain moves during surgery along with the patient's breathing and heartbeat. The robot as it is currently stands is 8 feet tall, and while Neuralink is developing its underlying technology, its design was crafted by Vogue Studios. The first trial with the pig. The demonstration was proof of concept showed how the clip was able to accurately predict the positioning of Gester's limbs when she was falling on a treadmill, as well as recording the neural activity when the pig snuffed about for food. Musk said that pig had been living with a chip embedded in her skull for past 2 months. The second trial with the monkey. Elon Musk excitedly announced in Neuralink's 2019 presentation that the company had successfully implanted its chip into a monkey. A monkey had been able to control a computer with its brain, which gave Neuralink president Max Hodak a surprise. Neuroscientists speaking to Insider in 2019 said that while the claim might grab the attention of readers, they did not find it surprising or even particularly impressive. However, Professor Andrew Hayes, who is an assistant professor of neurobiology at the University of California, have stated that monkey is not surfing the internet, monkey is probably moving a cursor to move a little ball to try to match a target. Implanting primates with the neuro-brain interfaces that will allow them to control objects on screen had been done before, and it is expected in any research that aims to one day implant technology into human brains. The successful trial with a human being. Brain implants developed by Elon Musk company Neuralink have been approved for human testing. Elon Musk brain implant company Neuralink have been given clearance from the US Food and Drug Administration (FDA) to carry out its first trial in humans. Neuralink aims to use its BCI brain-computer interface technology to restore its movement in people with quadriplegia, meaning a complete or partial paralysis of arms, legs, and trunk. Musk has also said that the brain implants could be used for restoring the sight in blind people. Neurons or nerve cells communicate via electrical signals to coordinate our thoughts, feelings, as well as behavior. Neuralink's implants, which have been only tested in animals, would theoretically work by interpreting these electrical signals and transmitting the decoded information to a computer via Bluetooth. In the case of helping to restore movement, for example, the computer would then analyze the incoming information and respond by sending signals back to the body, stimulating the nerves as well as muscles to control movement. The implant is inserted into a small hole in the skull created by a surgery performing robot, and the implant's electrodes are then inputted in just a few millimeters into the cortex, which is the brain's outer layer. The procedure can be done in 30 minutes without general anesthesia. The dark side. Neuralink has killed an estimated 1,500 animals since 2018, including sheep, pigs, as well as monkeys. While it is unclear that how many have been died due to complications with Neuralink's brain implants, Futurism reported that in one Neuralink experiment involving 23 monkeys, 5 or 21% of the test subjects were found dead due to device-related issues. Neuralink's first attempt to gaining FDA approval in 2022 was rejected on safety grounds, according to the exclusive Reuters report. Musk, however, remains confident in the safety of Neuralink, claiming that he would be willing to implant the technology in his children's brains and even his own brain. The upcoming in-human trials must prove safety and efficacy of Neuralink brain implants before they become FDA approved and widely available. Meanwhile, Neuralink wrote in a tweet that recruitment for clinical trials is not yet open. The successful result. Scientists and neurosurgeons have implanted electronic devices into the brain and spinal cord of a paralyzed man who communicate wisely, enhancing his ability to walk and enabling him to climb stairs, according to the study published Wednesday in Nature. The work fuses two experimental technology being developed to treat paralysis. One device is inserted into the skull and rests above the brain surface, decoding the patterns involved in walking and transmitting a signal to a second device implanted along the spinal cord. Electrodes then simulate the spinal cord in a precise sequence to activate the leg muscles which is needed to walk. We could see the patient named Gert-Jan take steps with the aid of implants in his brain and spinal cord and have discharged from the Lausanne University Hospital. This is the current scenario of Neuralink. Now, comments below. Are you interested in particular chip surgery in future? Will this particular surgery be safe for human beings? Will this particular chip bring a new revolution into human life? Comment below. Thank you for watching. See you next time.